he hopped down and went to see what the other guys were going to have because there's no chicken this morning. But I did put the chicken in the Instant Pot. You know, I'm good for 5 or 6 days out of the week. I'm not necessarily good for 7 days. Hey, bud. Hi. Hey, Morris. Morris. Good morning, bud. Hey, Mart. Hey, Mart. I'll head up to see Dusty here in just a minute. He was not feeling well after his shots yesterday, and he wasn't coming to me, and he wasn't eating, and he was just lying there, and I left him be. Monitored him on the little camera, make sure he was okay, but pretty typical post-shot, not feeling good. Hopefully he's feeling better this morning. Gray does that all the time. Gray has now officially turned up her nose at not having chicken in her bowl this morning. So does that mean after I pull it off the bone today that I need to bring you out a piece to make it up to you? You want to come here and see me for a minute? Gray? You want to come here and see me? Come on. She can be the most cat-like cat. She loves being rubbed and sitting beside me, but it can take her 10 minutes to make up her mind that it's safe to come over here. Poor thing's got to be a little hungry. Hi. Do you want to come see me? Come see Mama. Come on. Let me give her up tummy. Come on. Come on, Gray. Johnny says I should just ignore you and then you'll come. I'll pet on Panther or something and then you'll come over. That's a good Gray girl. Well, it only took 2 minutes. Don's got Stephen Mark Ryan on latest video, I think. And I'm working on my building for a bit. And Marty came to the door and twice sticking his face in. So he won't come in on his own. I picked him up, brought him in, and he just doesn't want to be inside. But he wants to be inside, but he doesn't want to be inside. Anyway, I was missing 4 dark tan, maybe it's, yeah, 4 dark tan arches. So I used medium reddish brown. You can see the difference here. It is what it is. I decided to make that substitution and keep going. I don't know if I'll ever go back and swap it back or not. We'll see. I need to debone the chicken, and I probably am going to fix Don and I some early food today, so I'm stopping for now. There's at least 5, probably 6 days worth of chicken for the kitties. Let's go give Gray some. Come on, there's chicken. Gray, I swear it's okay to come over. Come here. Come here. Come on. I promise. Hey, Panther. You can go show her that it's good stuff. Come on, Gray. Got chicken. Can't you smell it? She'll either come over and share with Panther or she won't. Hopefully she will. Just so you know, Jesse did the perfect Don Miller impersonation a while ago. They should have had you film that one. Gosh darn it, I'm on a conference call. Why is the car grabbing my phone? Give me my phone back. I've already disconnected you one time and you've grabbed my phone again. Just stop, kitten. Fix it for me. Fix it. Apparently that's happened to Jesse too, and that's supposed to be hopefully fixed with the holiday update, giving you the ability to tell the car not to grab your phone like that. So
yeah, I do not like it when it grabs my phone.
But you were napping, and I was laughing out in the kitchen big time during that skit. That was pretty good. Because you've been a good boy, and you're going to take me to look at lights tonight in downtown Raleigh.
Really? I'm doing that?
You are.
Oh.
Don't get it on your Grinch shirt.
Oh, wow. Look at this. Yum. Thank you, sweetie.
Don and I are out and about now. We moved Johnny between one place and another place to help him and his father out, and saw him for just a few minutes. And now I told Don I haven't been to the garden hut to look at the Christmas shop the entire season. And so I wanted to do that. And then I thought we would walk, maybe not as far as our normal walk, but we'd walk a little bit because tonight we're going to be doing some walking. So we kind of had that big midday meal. I sort of feel like I need to be up moving a little bit right now. But I'm more into have fun and feel the holiday spirit today than I am about steps.
That's right.
So steps will come with enjoying the holiday spirit. We decided walk first, then garden hut, because we have the time and we both just really feel like we need to walk for a little bit. Don says we'll get the walk over with and then he'll sleep while I walk around the garden hut.
That way she can take as long as she wants.
Aww. I'll think about letting him do that. He may have to make a cursory walk and then for his picture, and then, you know, he can go back to the car early. I think I like that option. We are parked on the other side of 55 from our normal greenway parking. Well, you know, probably just going to walk as far as the lake today, but not as far as Milo's house. There's a lot of Pokestops here in this parking lot, so for Community Day, which is the yearly wrap-up Community Day, all 11 previously featured Community Day Pokemon are out today and tomorrow from 11 to 5. So no excuse if you missed them during the year, I guess, especially if you have a watch. Shiny rate is not too high today, though. Oh, here we are coming up on the parking lot, the pedestrian cross. It's got some serious flashing lights, but this is a 4-lane. Is it 4-lane here? Pretty much divided highway, so maybe it's, I don't know. It's a busy, it's Highway 55. It's a US highway. Can you guys see it in there? That really big, I think it's a sweet gum tree, Donnie. The beavers have almost timbered it. Almost. So when we were watching Stephen Mark Ryan today, you know, he had on these investor talking head people, and they again were talking about Tesla's demand problem because they are lowered the price. Hello people, there's going to be incentives after the first of the year that will allow Tesla to increase the price again, and they're decreasing the price right now, most likely because they don't want people to not buy here last quarter of the year, fourth quarter, waiting for those tax incentives. So they reduce it down now, makes it kind of even it out to when they'll get the tax incentive later so that they don't have a slowdown in sales. But talking heads, oh my God, Tesla's dropped the price. Nobody wants a Tesla anymore. I do really get into Stephen Mark Ryan sometimes when he pokes fun at these people, because they're, you know, marketing things for doom and gloom at every turn that they possibly can. And I appreciate him setting people straight. I just wish the people that mattered were the ones watching him instead of those of us that kind of have a clue. Right, Donnie?
Yeah, those of us who've already drank the Kool-Aid, we already know. We need the people who haven't drank the Kool-Aid to get up.
Yeah, there's a few people on Facebook that don't own a Tesla that I associate with that I would really love to have them watch a few of these videos so they would get something besides the negative media marketing slant on Tesla and Elon. I know Elon's put his foot in his mouth a few times here in the past month for sure, but I still stand with him. I'm still, you know, I don't need him to be perfect. Although if he would quiet down long enough for the stock to go back over 200, I would be a little bit happier with him. Come on, Santa Elon. Well, we really are missing the sun that we had yesterday. We've been going a pretty good click, Donnie.
Yeah, we can turn around.
Okay. I'm sure Milo is fine. I'm only feeling just a small amount of remorse at not seeing him today. His family takes good care of him.
Yeah, I like this. She says she's going to take it easy because we're walking tonight. So now we've walked 35 minutes at the turnaround point. So that's 70 minutes. That's 5 minutes longer than normal. So she's getting extra out of my butt.
You're
today.
lucky I didn't pout and say we had to walk to Milo's house.
Holy crap.
You're lucky. So you just count your lucky stars there.
I'll drive you by Milo's house.
It is an option. We're under 23-minute miles, Donnie. We really are walking a little fast for us. Well, plus there's no stopping for trash today. We don't pick up trash over here. First off, it's not as bad as South Park, and second off, we own one park. We don't need to own a second park. I mean, we've picked up a piece or two over the time, but not regular. Like, we don't carry baggies with us and stuff.
There's no trash cans here.
Right.
Every time you pick something up, you got to carry it all the way back to the car.
Yep, that's another reason. Not a trash can one, not even up there by the lake where the guy could just drive up on the road and not have to come down the trail on the golf cart or anything. Well, there is one in the parking lot over here.
Yeah, that's what I said, back where the car.
Right, yep. Don's napping. Well, listening to Ride the Lightning and hanging. Since he's going to walk with me downtown later, I don't need to get him out over here. Besides, if I really want to buy anything, I don't need him with me. Or I'll be getting comments about it. I mostly came to look inside at the Christmas shop today, but it doesn't hurt to look outside a little bit. She'll have her clearance section here at the back. I like that coral bark Japanese, but you know, mine's not getting enough sun and the bark is not as red. So in my yard, it doesn't look quite as much like a coral bark. There are some more shrubs out there. Serious statuary. I'd like that little base low to the ground with something on it. It don't always have to be so high. I did see they had the fire going up here at the front. One of those little pits. Ah, here's some more Japanese maples. You know, people give these as gifts, although they're a little, you know, they've lost their beauty for the season. Oh, but here's little ones. Little ones, but not necessarily a little price. I like the bark on this one. It's a Siryu lace leaf. It's upright lace leaf, not a weeping, but it gets really big. The other variety here is Mikawa Yatsubusa. Looks pretty compact. Well, this Sharp's Pygmy is 4 foot by 4 foot at final height and growth, and like only 3 to 6 inches a year. It's a really slow grower, so I could probably make that work, but I'll resist. It is throwing off some nice heat. Wow, that is a very cute kitty cat purse. If you're putting together a small fairy garden or terrarium, they have your plants here, sheltered for the winter. Tree for the birds. A fountain with an LED light is definitely on my wish list. This one's pretty cool. Coming through South Park, I wanted to show you we got an ID4 here, and I believe we passed this car, and I'm about to show you a Mach-E. I think we passed both of them in town. They were headed over here. It's probably basketball games going on in the community center here. Trying to see if I see a 3 or a Y in the parking lot, but unless they're over parked by the basketball court, I don't see one right now. But we're here.
That's right.
We're here, so. There's 3 EVs in one parking lot in Fuquay. We saw plenty of white Teslas out today, 3s and Ys. I don't know that I saw an S or an X in town today. Of course, mostly we were parked and walking for the time we were in town.